Hi everyone, Vicky here. This is your community connection show. Our new episode. We're doing a little bit something a little bit different this time. So last week I had posted a 5-minute mental health moment on boundaries. And shortly after that, someone from our community had reached out to me with a follow-up question, which I think is great. So the question that they sent to me is, do you have anything to help with coping with rejection and betrayal by people you trusted and thought were your closest friends? So first off, I just want to say thank you to that individual, because it does take courage to reach out and express what you're personally struggling with. And I also just wanted to share that this is really a huge part of what community connection is about. It's not just us as hosts, um, coming on and giving education information that is a part of it, but the other part is we're trying to form a relationship with our community here, provide a comfortable environment where individuals do feel like they can come to any of us who are on the show and ask for more support and more information. And it is anonymous. We're not going to disclose your name, if you're asking for specific topics or specific help. And that is really what I think helps us as a community to recognize that we aren't alone. Because chances are, whatever topic it is that you're bringing up, someone else is going to be nodding their head and saying, wow, I thought it was just me. I'm going through that too. I'm struggling with that also. That's what connects us as a community. So once again, thank you to that viewer who reached out to us. So today we have Amie Allanson-Dundon. I'm getting better at saying your name. Did I say
You
that right?
are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she's from St. Luke's Hospital. She's been on our show before, and she's going to be doing our 5-minute mental health moment today in response to that question on self-esteem and assertiveness. So I'm going to hide my screen, and then Amie, it's all you.
Thank you so much, Vicky. Thank you for having me. So when Vicky posed this question to me, I said to her, wow, I think we can encapsulate this with assertiveness and self-confidence. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that today, because we can't control other people. We can't control the way other people act towards us, behave towards us, things that they might say or do to us, but we can control us. So, assertiveness and self-confidence really are important interpersonal communication skills and traits, and you can learn those and practice those. Those aren't something that you have to, and be born with. We can learn those and practice those. So, and that's going to help us deal with other people who are making our life less than happy. So, just a few things. Assertiveness is confidence in directly dealing with other people, right? So you're promoting fairness and equity in human interactions and positive sense of respect in self and others, standing up for a person's rights. It's really self-affirmation, expressing positive feelings, and expressing negative feelings. Those three things, right? So what's self-confidence? Basically, it's freedom from doubt. That's the way I like to talk about that with people. When you believe you can change things or make a difference in a situation, you're more likely to succeed, right? So you walk with a bounce in your step, you have a greater degree of optimism and life satisfaction. That's self-confidence. I know, easier said than done. So really how we communicate is, in a nutshell, those two things. So, right, we can be passive aggressive, passive aggressive, or assertive. So assertive is what we're looking for here. You're communicating in a way that states your opinions and feelings and advocates for your needs and rights without violating the rights of others. That's assertiveness. So that's where we want to be. That's the sweet spot in being able to react to other people's negativity in a healthy way, right? Assertive communication. There are lots of obstacles to doing that. So it's one day at a time, right? Our biggest obstacle is negative thinking. We get in our head and we think negative rather than positive things. And, we do that whole making general universal rules from one isolated event. We believe that things are, that are the way you feel about them. And I know that's odd, but it's kind of, we call it emotional reasoning. We talk ourselves into something when it's not really that way. You know, we do mind reading. We feel that people don't like us or are angry with us without any real evidence. So we're really good at negative thinking. And that is definitely an obstacle to this. We all have situations in our personal lives where the ability to be assertive really helps us achieve our goals at work, at home, with friends. You know, really developing assertive responses and standing up for yourself is going to help you in all areas of your life, not just interpersonally where you're having trouble with certain people. I think the other thing that's really important to remember is that listening and hearing are not the same thing. Let me say that again. Listening and hearing are not the same thing. We think we know what people are saying to us because they say it and our mind interprets it in some sort of weird, awful way, but we haven't heard them. So I think it's real important to, I always tell people, repeat that person verbatim, not the feelings, the words. You know, when it's somebody that you have trouble hearing things from, repeat the words, not the feelings. Rephrase the content, summarize the meaning of the words in your own words. You can reflect feelings, but really you want to repeat the words. So that way, you know, you're hearing what that person said and you're not getting caught up in feelings right from the get-go. Because some people push our buttons, right? Yeah. So really, that's a really quick assertiveness and self-confidence lesson. There's a ton more, but be assertive, work on self-confidence, and work on hearing people and not just listening. So thanks for having me today, and good luck with dealing with your own assertiveness and making yourself better. Thanks, Vic.
Awesome, thank you. So I'm trying to figure out a way to show my video again, and I'm not sure how. So Amie will be joining us again on June 8th, and the topic will be positivity and gratitude. So please stay tuned. We are sharing the links on a lot of different places on social media. And thank you so much, Amie, again, for your time. That was wonderful.
Good to see you.
All right,
talk to you soon.
Have a good
Bye,
day,
everybody.
everyone.
You
Bye.
too.